All right, Zach, thanks. A smell has taken over the River Valley. Residents now asking for answers while at the same time plugging their nose.
They really are. 5 News reporter Lauren Spencer got to the bottom of this today. She talked with leaders on what exactly is causing that stench and how residents are trying to avoid it.
Unbearable.
Something is in the air in Fort Smith, and it's not love.
Very pungent, left out trash. Usually me and my family like to have picnics outside, and we haven't been able to do that.
Josh Bufink with the city says your nose isn't lying to you. There's a reason for that stench around town. It's from a lagoon cleanup project in the Arkansas River bottoms in Crawford County by a company called Denali.
Unfortunately, the way the wind has been traveling the last several days, the east wind has caused it to carry over into Fort Smith. They take byproduct from different companies around the area, and they put it into either large storage tanks or, in this case, a lagoon. They allow it to sit in the lagoon, and then they pump out the lagoon and use it as natural fertilizer for farms nearby.
We reached out to Denali. They told us we process the food residuals into valuable agriculture inputs, providing local farmers with nutrient-rich fertilizer. They went on to say the odor comes from the creation of fertilizers. Part of that process includes breaking down materials and are, quote, taking every possible measure to minimize the odor.
Really what they're providing is a resource for those companies to get rid of their waste in an appropriate and really eco-friendly manner.
It's a process the company has done in the past. Bufink says they do it 1 to 2 times a year. But why is this time so much stronger?
It was a little worse than normal because we were told that they had to dilute the water in order to pump it out, which took a little bit longer.
For Cherokee Land and his family, they'll do their best to avoid that smell for the next few days.
I'm noticing it's a little bit more bearable like later in the day. Park visits are for later in the day.
Yeah. In Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Lauren Spencer, 5 News.
Denali is expected to empty the lagoon and wrap up that project within the next 10 days.